Now, I ain't gonna front with y'all. This might be the longest transitional period I've experienced being in the 2K community for a while. But about to tell y'all why I think this year is the year that whole transitional period will be over. I think most of the 2K community will be moving on to next gen. And I'll tell you why. Let's get to the video.
You want 2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi.
So you don't know. Your boy Brutal, him on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know what it is by now. Take some time out, bless up your boy, like up the video. Definitely help the channel out, because you know everybody gonna always put y'all up on game and keep y'all up to date on everything in the 2K community. You know we gotta start the video off the right way by giving a huge shout out to the Brew Squad. Anyone y'all got the notification bell unlocked, come through the comment section and type first, second, third, know they get on Brew Squad. I gotta put y'all up there just to show y'all some love, y'all. Much love, much respect. Now before we move on, I want y'all to answer me one question. What generation of consoles will y'all be playing on? Will y'all be playing on the past gen or last gen, which is of course the Xbox One and the PS4? Or are y'all moving on already on the next gen or current gen console, which is the Xbox Series X and S and the PS5? This question was asked by Colder Man on Twitter. Which version of NBA 2K24 are you going to play? And the results was really surprising to me, because last year it was definitely flipped in the other direction, of course. In the past 3 years, it was flipped in the other direction clearly, because this is a question that a lot of content creators really want to know before the year starts, so they could know how to kind of angle their content to kind of match their supporters. So anyways, the results speaks very loudly. Next gen dominated with 88.7%, while old gen actually took a huge beating by 11.3%, and he had 1,833 votes, which is a lot when it comes to sample sizes, right? So I ain't gonna front with y'all. This is some crazy news. Now I have a theory why this is happening. Of course, we're gonna continue that after we look to this response. I'm gonna tell you why I think most of the people in the 2K community is gonna be on next gen as well. But anyways, so Badplug responds saying there is no excuse to not have a demo. I don't care if there is 2 games, make it for just next gen then. Then he continued and said it's time to move on from last gen. If the excuse is they're not making it for 2 games, then make it for 1 simple. And then Cleston Green responded, for the people who can't afford it, said, can't count my pockets, my guy. Everybody can't afford it. I'm just speaking for the ones that can't. Now, Badplug had a very smart response that surprised me personally, and it got your boy Brew thinking as well. He said, I'm sorry, but last gen is in the past. So not everyone can afford to buy the game, and multiple hundreds for VC. I never thought about it like that. He said, you don't see 2K handing out free VC every day. It's time to move on. Now, basically what he's saying you can't afford the next gen console, but yet you on current gen with multiple builds, and I've seen it. I've seen a lot of people on current gen with multiple builds. And you know 2K is not cheap to play. So if you're on current gen and you've been playing in the past few years, let me know how much you spent on the last 2K when it comes to creating builds and just playing overall, man. Now it's expensive as hell on next gen, but let me know if it's way low on current gen and his assessment is wrong. Put it in the comment section. The reason why I think most of the people will be making a transition this year is because I think this year, more than any other year, 2K is making a huge attempt to separate next gen from last gen. I think last year they kind of make a move to make it very similar, because when you look at the two play styles were very similar. A lot of the stuff when it comes to next gen and current gen was similar, just different surroundings, of course. But this year, they're making a huge step in kind of separating the two generations. You can find this in the description for the game, of course, for next gen console. They say in-game changing for new gen only. They say introducing Pro Play, a groundbreaking new technology that directly translates NBA footage into NBA 2K24 gameplay. Pro Play delivers animations and movement via on-court NBA action for a generational leap in authenticity. Now, this is saying, if I could read between the lines, that next gen will be having a lot more animations versus its counterpart, which is current gen. It's gonna be having a lot more animation, which will already separate itself. When you look at NBA 2K23, animations are exactly the same. Exactly the same. There was no separation in terms of animation. That's the bar. Okay, but this time they're saying, yo, we have some technology and we are only gonna apply it to next gen, where we could pull out NBA footage and put it in the game. So a lot of stuff now will, when it comes to animation and how the game looks and how the game feels, will be different, I think, when it comes to next gen. And that's not the only thing. Of course, you know by now crossplay will also be coming to next gen only between the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S. That's one thing right there that will bring the huge community that we have together. The split that we've been worried about, now it won't be that big of a split, because now you bring in two whole consoles together, a feature that we've been asking for the past few years. I've been asking for it since NBA 2K18, the first time I experienced it in Fortnite. I've been asking for this crossplay to get here, and it's finally here. Now, a lot of people saying, yo, what's so big about crossplay? The fact is, I don't have to create a bunch of players on both consoles anymore and only play with someone I'm on that console and this when I'm on this console. Now I could play with a lot of my friends I have on the next console. Those two reasons are the reason I think most of the people this year will be moving to the next gen console. For those two features right there, I think 2K is really working to separate. I'm not saying they're not going to make a good game for the last gen, but I'm just saying the leaps that they're going to be making on next gen is going to definitely separate it from the past gen. It's finally making past gen look like a thing of the past, because now that's the game without crossplay. That's the game without the new animations. That's the game without the realistic animations that was taken from the NBA footage. They're definitely making it look like the thing of the past, and I ain't gonna front with y'all. It's about time. It's about damn time. If you asking me, there was no reason for people to really make the leap in the past few years, but now 2K is finally giving the 2K community just a few reasons why they should consider making that leap. Again, I want y'all to answer the questions in the comment section. What console are you playing on or have been playing on, or what console are you playing NBA 2K24 on? And if you've been on last gen, how much have y'all spent on the game in the past few years? I know I'm digging into your pockets, but I just want to know so I could really assess the situation the right way. Again, let me know what y'all think about the video. Y'all know what is your boy Sim. First time to the channel, like, share, subscribe. How blessed, and be safe out there, y'all. Peace.